Okay, everyone, welcome to our very first Zoom meeting. Sorry we're getting started a little bit late, but there was some technical issues, and now that I hear my echo, it's even worse. But anyway, my name is Laura Hentella, and I am a 10K affiliate. My husband and I live in Temecula in Southern California, and we have been part of My Daily Choice since August 14th is when we joined. So how we came about it and how we found it was my husband is this echo is annoying me. He's a retired LA County firefighter paramedic, and he did a lot of sports in his youth as well. And because of that, he has knee issues and back issues. And he was on tramadol, taking it 3 times a day for the pain, to be able to deal with it. And it never actually took the pain completely away, but it took the edge off. And he had a friend that told him about CBD oil, and he thought, how's that possibly going to help? You know, I have a pharmaceutical drug, and it's not really doing anything. What's this natural oil going to do? But he ended up taking it, and he got relief after a few days. He couldn't believe it. In fact, so much so he didn't believe it that he stopped taking the CBD oil just to see, and all his pain came back. And so it was just crazy. And so he said, oh my gosh, you know, this is going to be a gold mine if we can find a business for it. And I happened to have seen a Facebook friend that I didn't know. So I didn't know her. She was, you know how we all have friends on Facebook that we don't really know that we've friended somehow. And I had seen that she had posted about CBD oil, and I researched her because I just remembered her first name. I didn't remember her last name, but I found her, and I found the company she was with. And at that same time, actually, another friend of mine joined another network marketing company with CBD oil called Prime My Body. And so he was telling me about that company. I was looking at HempWorx, and because the price point of her product, I didn't really know how it was made or anything. It's something he was telling me about nanotechnology and all that. But her price point was over $100. And HempWorx was under $100, and was getting all these great testimonials, and it was really working. And I had been in network marketing companies where products were expensive, and I didn't want to go back there again. I'm like, I don't want high-end products. I want products that people can afford. Everyone mute yourselves. Maybe, can everyone mute themselves so that we don't hear anything? So on the bottom left, if you're on a computer, just mute. Okay. Perfect. So I didn't want high-end products. I wanted something that most people can afford. Hey, I'm not echoing anymore. Awesome. Okay, cool. And so we went with HempWorx, and I was actually in another network marketing company at the time that I'd been in for 5 years, and I, was comfortable there, and didn't want to venture out because, I was comfortable doing what I was doing. My business wasn't progressing anymore, and it was kind of faltering, but I was still in a comfortable place. But so I told my husband, okay, you join, and I'll do the social media part for you, because he never did social media. So I'll do everything on social media for you, but it's your business because I still have my business. I made one post, and my messenger blew up, and people were just, messaging me and asking me about it. And it was just crazy. So, I'm working it and stuff. And then I stopped doing my other business because this, was just incredible. And it's so amazing that people were joining us who had never done network marketing before, or who had told me, I am never, ever doing network marketing again. And they joined this company. This company is so different than anything else out there. It's just amazing. So when you join, you guys all saw that you joined My Daily Choice, and then HempWorx is a division of My Daily Choice. So My Daily Choice is the parent company, and that one started in 2014. And the HempWorx products just were added to My Daily Choice line in May of last year. So May of 2017. So we're talking, you guys, we're on ground floor opportunity right now. We are talking about the right place, the right time with the right product. It's just phenomenal. So that's kind of our story and how we got involved. And since then, it's just been phenomenal. I swear, it's the easiest business I've ever done because, I don't have to worry about what I look like. I don't have to worry about losing weight. I've been in other companies before where, you had to worry about, you didn't want to gain weight because you were marketing a weight loss kind of thing, not that I want to get big and fat, but, it's just something I don't want to worry about. And this business is for everyone. It doesn't matter what age. We have, all spectrums. So it's not like a young person's business, anyone. It's not a woman's business. It's not thought of as, only women, join that business. Been there, done that. Worn the t-shirt for that one too. So that's why, and we have products that truly change people's lives. And so you're not like begging people to use your product. You're offering them a solution and a relief to their conditions, and that's the biggest gift that we have. We are truly changing people's lives, and our products are phenomenal. And you guys can be so confident in the products that you have your hands on because they are pure, they're organic, they're non-GMO. They don't have a ton of ingredients in them which counteract the CBD. People, in fact, I just had a post that I did, if you guys saw on my wall, that one about the liver research and all that. Mm-hmm. And a gal piped on there that make sure that if you use CBD, it's from the cannabis plant and not hemp, because I tried hemp and it didn't do anything. And so I, of course, had to get on there and correct her because, not all CBD oil is created equal, you guys. People will buy, they'll go, I don't want to spend a lot of money, so they go the cheap route. So their product might be full of additives, fillers. Water might be the first ingredient. They might have coconut oil, olive oil, stevia, all sorts of additives in there. And so, of course, that weakens the CBD, even if the CBD, says that it's, 1,000 milligrams or whatever. If it has a bunch of other junk in there, it's not going to work like ours does. So just be confident and know that we have the best product out there. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, empty bottle. So stand behind our products. People have nothing to lose with our products. The skincare, so the viral products are the oils, the 500 and 750. The pet products, oh my gosh, that's a whole nother booming industry. Lauren and his team, they're all, focusing pretty much on the pet products because that's their passion. And that's a $66 billion industry, just the pet industry. So that on top of our CBD oil. And then, of course, we have the skincare, which I love, to the Revive and Renew. The Revive has CBD oil in it, as well as collagen and retinol. And then the Renew has CBD oil and apple stem cells in it. So I think that's kind of cool. So I love those two. And then, of course, the topical, the Relief. That gives instant relief. You just, rub it topically anywhere. And then they're going to be adding more to our HempWorx line as well. And then, of course, you guys, don't forget, we have the sprays too. Everyone's focusing on the CBD because, of course, that's the hot products right now. But just so you guys know, the sprays are pretty amazing too. I love the sleep spray. Every night I use the sleep spray, 6 sprays underneath my tongue. It has melatonin in it and valerian root. And within 10 minutes, my eyes are heavy and I'm falling asleep. I like the brain spray too. To me, it tastes like prunes, the brain spray, because brain health I think is very important as well. The Shield, that's to alkaline your body, and everyone knows how important it is to have an alkaline body. The Boost is to give you energy, so it's like an energy shot without having the all the bad chemicals and stuff that are in energy drinks. It's a much healthier way to get a shot of energy. The Shield Energy, and Peak. Peak has the deer antler velvet in it for peak performance. It helps with libido. And that, my husband actually, he and my son were researching deer antler velvet before we even joined this company because of what it's known to do. So that's pretty cool. So we do have those sprays, and then the Trim 365 to help with weight loss. We do have the Brain Bears, just so you guys know, the Brain Bears are being reformulated. From what I hear, the company that originally they were getting them from went out of business. And so Josh wants to reformulate it and make it even better than what it was before. He wants to even put better ingredients in there. So that's what's happening with the Brain Bears. So they will be coming back. Let's see. So I kind of told you, so what makes ours better, our oils better than what's on the market, of course, is because we don't have all those fillers and additives. So when you look at our bottle, all we have in there is the full spectrum CBD oil. Full spectrum is better than an isolate. When they first were researching CBD oil, they thought that an isolate was better. But then through research, they found out that the full spectrum was better because it has all the different cannabinoids in it, and they all work together to create an entourage effect. And so the results were even better. So if someone is using an isolate, they're not going to get as good results as what we have with our full spectrum. So people want to make sure that you're using a full spectrum, which what we have. And then you need a carrier oil because the CBD oil would just be thick like tar. So you do need a carrier oil. And so we are using hemp seed oil. So we're using like the whole hemp plant. We're not using something else. We're not using coconut oil. We're using everything from the hemp plant, which I love and just makes everything work better. Okay, so you guys can confidently talk about that, which makes ours better. Those are the only ingredients: the full spectrum CBD oil, the carrier oil, hemp seed oil, and the only other ingredient in there will be, if you get the peppermint flavoring, then the natural peppermint flavor, and then the pet foods will have the bacon flavor. But if you got the natural flavor, then there's only those 2 ingredients in there. There's nothing else. So that's awesome. So I love that with ours. So you can find out, you guys, when you go to your website, there is so much info on our website. If you make sure you go to your website, your HempWorx website, and click on all the drop-down arrows, all the drop-down tabs at the top. What is CBD oil? Read everything. There's so much info in there. Make sure you read all that. I bet a lot of your questions will get answered there. And then, click on the products, click on each of the products, and a little, info will pop up on it. Make sure you watch that video that's on the front of your HempWorx site. That video is amazing. And if you're prospecting people, you can find that video on YouTube, and you can send that video to people as an introduction to what we have, and that gives them a lot of info right there. So find that on YouTube. I can even post a link, because what I done on my phone under notes, I keep all the important info on the notes section of my phone. I have Josh's compensation video there. I have the YouTube video that's on the front of our websites there. Any good info that I've found about our products, or blurbs, or how to market and drug testing, and all that kind of stuff, I keep in the notes on my phone so that I have it to be able to send to people. So make sure you guys utilize that. So anything that you see posted in a group that you love, and you think it's very valuable, copy and paste it and put it in the notes section of your phone so you have it to give to your prospects or new affiliates. Okay, so make sure you do that. Let's see what else. Let's see. Okay, I mentioned drug testing, so that's a big one. And in our website, in the back office, under frequently asked questions, so the tab on the back office on the left, the frequent asked questions tab, make sure you click on that and read everything. There's information all about our products, our CBD, the compensation, drug testing is even mentioned there. So do not promise people that they will pass a drug test, okay? Because even though we do have lots of people that'll pass drug tests, we cannot guarantee it, because you don't know the type of drug test that the individual is taking, okay? If they are being given a zero tolerance drug test, they will fail, because those are super, super sensitive. And because we have a full spectrum CBD oil, we do have trace amounts of THC in our product. Now, the legal limit to say zero THC is 0.3%, and our products fall under the legal limit at 0.03%. So we can legally say zero THC. So it's all kind of in phonetics. So we can legally say zero THC, but we cannot say no THC or THC free, because there is trace amounts in there. So a lot of, you'll see in a lot of the Facebook groups, if you search drug testing, a lot will come up where they have shown where they've passed a drug test, passed a drug test, passed a drug test. So, we do, there are a lot of cases that they pass drug tests because they're not real sensitive. But if you have someone that is like in the military or in some pain clinic and they know that it's a zero tolerance test, let them know that they might test positive, and to, have them just check with their employer. Okay, so hopefully everyone understands that. So, because I want to make sure my team understands that and does not promise that everyone passes a drug test. Because could you imagine how awful you'd feel if you did tell people, oh yeah, you'll pass, and then it was a zero tolerance and they didn't pass, okay? Because it has happened, so we don't want that to happen again. Make sure, you guys, when you are new, that you watch the training videos in your back office, okay? They're all there for you. So log into your back office, watch the training videos, click on everything, click on all the tabs down the left-hand side, familiarize yourself with everything, okay? Point and click, click any drop-down arrows that you see, and just so you can see what it all does. Just familiarize yourself with that. That'll really help you in the long run, okay? You'll be put, when you join, you've been put in different Facebook groups by your enroller. So you're in mine, obviously, which is Super Affiliate Destination Team, because that is our destination. Super Affiliate's the top of the company, and that's where we're all headed. And then my enroller is Sandy Grun, and her Facebook group is CBD Info. And then Sandy's enroller is Judy Stallings, and Judy Stallings is the #1 affiliate in the company. Okay, and her group is called Heart and Soul 2.0 MDX/HempWorx. I mean MDC/HempWorx. Okay, so you're in that group. And then Judy's enroller is Jenna Swaggle, the CEO's wife, and her group is Hustle Mentorship. So you're in that one as well. And then you're in the My Daily Choice official group. That's the one that Josh will post in. And then you're also in the HempWorx testimonial group. Okay, so make sure in Judy's group, she'll check the files in her group. She has lots of training videos, lots of docs in there. You'll learn a lot in her group. And in Jenna's, check the files in those groups. There's tons of information in there because they've been in this business longer. And so make sure you do that. And then the testimonies group, you guys, that's where you can find all the testimonies for people who've used our products. And that's what you can share with people. So HempWorx testimonials, make sure you're in there. Anything that's posted in there, you're allowed to share, okay? Because that's one of the rules in that group. So if anyone that posts in there, they know that they're allowing people to share from that group, okay? So you want to share testimonials because that's how you're going to build your business. If you're building on social media, you don't want your Facebook wall to be an advertisement, okay? You don't change the person that you are before you joined HempWorx, okay? The people know you as the person you were before. They don't want to see all of a sudden all these stock photos of HempWorx and join my team and blah, 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 blah. No. What you want to do is be yourself, do your normal postings like you did before, and then share the testimony. Because what you want to do is you want to offer people relief to their problems, okay? It's not about you anymore. It's not about how you're going to grow your business and how you're going to be successful. No. Now it's about how you're going to help people because you have what people need. And so we need to just get the word out and show them and offer it. And you do that through the testimonies. And there's testimonies for anything. So in that HempWorx testimonial group, if you, in the little search bar, put in anxiety, and then all the testimonials will come up with anxiety if that's what you want to target. Find a testimony that you like and share it, and just write some comment before you share the testimony so it's you, you're something that people know that it's you. Oh my gosh, look at Susie, she just shared this testimony on how her anxiety is, she's helped so much with anxiety from HempWorx CBD oil. Please read her testimony. We want even, just ask people, do you know someone who has suffering from anxiety? I have something that can help them. We want to offer people a relief to what they're suffering. Okay, so hopefully I got that point across. So it's not about you, it's about how you help other people. Okay, so make sure you check all the files in the Facebook groups too, because lots of info there. If you want to order business cards, those are found in the back office under the apparel tab. You can find business cards there. You can find brochures there. If you want to, you can make your own business cards on Vistaprint. So you're welcome to do that. You don't have to buy what the company has in your back office. You can do what you want and customize them how you want. If you want t-shirts, see, we got this one, HempWorx, and then on the back has I don't know if you can see it, but my website back there. The back office has some apparel, but not a big selection. But Wheezy's Warehouse is on Facebook. That's actually Judy's sister, and she makes all these. So she window clings for your car, T-shirts, sweatshirts in men and women. So you can get whatever you want there. If you want, I guess Vistaprint makes T-shirts too. So whatever you want. What I kind of like about this company is they don't have like strict rules where you have to buy it from them. You can buy it from whatever you want. And then that kind of leads me on to advertising. You can advertise your business anywhere you want. You can, I don't know, I think eBay is stricter now, but if you have an Amazon store or an eBay store or whatever, you can sell HempWorx products there. The only stipulation is you cannot discount them. They have to be the same price as people would buy from the website. Okay, so that's the only one stipulation. So if someone's out selling them for way cheap, they can get reported and lose their affiliateship. Okay, but otherwise you can, if you can advertise in yard sales and garage sales and all that kind of stuff, you can. Just make sure you keep it the same price. Okay. Let's see. Tracking your orders, all that's in the back office. And your customers also can track their orders on their customer account. If they're wanting to know where their order is, have them go to mydailychoice.com and sign in. And then on their customer account, there's a track my order, so they can track it themselves. And we also can track our orders in our back office. And thank you all for being so patient through the bumps in the road that we have had with this company exploding so much. With explosive growth comes bumps in the road. And I'm just so happy that Josh is really focused on it, and he has changed the warehouse to being in Vegas so that he can oversee it. And so now our shipping times, instead of being 2 weeks, we're going to go to 3 to 5 days. So anything in the U.S. is coming out of Vegas. International orders, I believe, are still going to be landmarked through New York. But U.S. orders will be coming through Vegas, and shipping will be much better. And now we are not getting leaky bottles, which is awesome too. So all that leaky bottle issue, which I know everyone has had issues with, that is all rectified now with the new caps. That is great. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I have a list right here, so I'm kind of jumping back and forth. I just want to make sure I hit them all. When you're posting, back to posting, make sure you do not make any medical claims. Okay, that is a biggie, and that's the FDA will shut us down. Our oils and products do not cure anything. It gives relief, or research has shown, blah, 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 but you're not claiming anything. So you need to be very careful and watch what you say and make sure that you're not making any medical claims. If you are worried about a post that you've made, ask your upline to look at it, and then we'll just keep it, all perfect, because we don't want any issues coming down. Let's see. Okay. Our CBD oils come from Kentucky, and I've had someone in another MLM CBD oil company try to question me, saying that, oh, I heard that products coming from the U.S. aren't compliant, they're not good. That is true. There are CBD farms in California and Colorado and stuff that are not compliant, but we get our CBD oil from Kentucky, and the facility is FDA compliant. So don't have any worry or anything about that if anyone approaches you and tries to negate your product saying that, oh, US products are not good. Ours are from Kentucky and an FDA compliant facility, all right? Okay, now samples. All right, you probably have seen that people give out samples, and this is totally up to you. If you want to offer samples to people, you can. People get little sample bottles off Amazon, and they put like 7 days worth of CBD oil and then give them out. You cannot charge for samples, but you can, the only thing you can charge would be like a handling and shipping fee, but you can't charge for the actual oil. So it's totally up to you. If you follow some people on Facebook and you see that they're offering samples, you can do that. I personally have not done it because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So people aren't, out anything. And the worry that I have about sampling is that, Kimberly, I'll get to that in a minute. The one worry I have about sampling, let's say you give someone a 7-day sample, but they don't feel any effect out after 7 days. Then they're going to think that this oil doesn't work and they're not going to order from you, because everyone has different results on CBD oil. A lot of people feel effects right away, some after a couple of days. Some, though, may take 2 weeks, 3 weeks for it to take effect. And if you've just given them a 7-day sample and they don't feel anything, and then they probably won't come back and order from you. So that's just my personal feeling. And then I think maybe it could open you up to liability, because now the product is not coming straight from the company, it's coming from you. You've opened it, you've tampered with it. What if somebody had some issue or something and then they come back to you? So that's my personal feeling on it, but it's totally up to you. You guys can do it, and there's a lot of people who do. So just putting that out there. Let's see. Okay. All right, you guys. I've had a couple issues with this as well. When customers are ordering from you, make sure you tell them before they hit the submit button, they read and make sure it's your website that they're ordering from. Because if people have researched CBD oil and they've come across like a HempWorx site, and then they haven't cleared the history, and then they just start typing in HempWorx, and then that other person's website pops up, and they think, they're typing in HempWorx, and they think they're putting in your website, and then they order, and then it goes to the other person's website. And they've changed it that once the order's gone through, there's no placing people back to you. So just make sure that you tell people before you hit submit, make sure it says my name that you're ordering it from. I mean, they should say when they come to your HempWorx website, it should say your name up at the top right corner. But make sure that you tell them to look and check and make sure it's your website. Otherwise, you're going to lose the customer. And for you to get them back again, they're going to have to make a whole new account, use a different credit card. And so it's just a major pain. And so you might want to, what I did, some of you guys have done, is buy a domain name from GoDaddy and use that instead of HempWorx. And that way, they'll just type in your domain name. And you can get domain names from GoDaddy super cheap. Google GoDaddy coupons, and you can get it for a year for like 99 cents. And then just pick a name that you want. Ours is buythebestcbdoil.com. So that would be a way to get out of anything that says HempWorx, because there's some affiliates that are all over the internet because they know how to have their stuff all over the internet. I wish I knew how to do that, but I don't. And so they get tons of people. So you guys just make sure you really are careful and you let your people know to check that it's your website they're ordering from before they hit the submit button. Okay, so Kimberly's asking if you order on January 1st, I need to order within 30 days to stay active, correct? If then on January 5th, to count 30 days. Yeah, so yeah, every 30 days, you need to have an order to stay active. So, because if you don't, then you're inactive for that period or that week, and you will miss out on a commission. So just make sure that every 30 days you have an order go through. Okay. I just asked Judy that question, and she said that, yeah, every 30 days you need to have an order. So you can either put your orders on auto ship or go in and place them yourself. So you don't have to have auto ship in this company, but you do have to place personal orders every month. If you're a builder, you have to have 40 PV every month. And if you are a director and above, you need to have 90 PV every month. PV is personal volume. And you don't have to order it all at one time. If you can't, you can do it in a couple separate orders to break it up. Of course, the best bang for your buck is a director's pack because you get 4 products for $199, so you're actually saving $77. But if that's too much all at one time, then you can order to make 90. You can do like the 750 spray and one paint webs, or if you do a builder pack of the sprays, they're actually 50 BV. So if you want to try the sprays, you can do that. And then just 40 BV. So if you have pets, you can do the pet treats or the pet oil in a bag of treats for 40 BV. So just make sure it adds up to 90 if you are director and above. Okay. Let's see. Okay. If you are new to network marketing, you would do yourself a great service to read some network marketing books. And a great one is GoPro by Eric Worre. That is a phenomenal book, and that actually is the book that changed my husband from being a naysayer, thinking network marketing was a pyramid scheme, and nobody makes money except if you get in first and the people top, whatever. And then he read that book, and now he is he believes network marketing is the way to go. It's the business model of the future. It's the level playing field. Anyone can be successful. So definitely GoPro Eric Worre. You can also watch a bunch of his videos on YouTube. And then Todd Falcone. This book is in all the new kits that get sent to you. He's also in our back office, and he also has a bunch of YouTube videos. There's a bunch of stuff you can learn on YouTube, you guys. Make use of that. The one book that I totally loved that really sank into me about being a leader and never quitting was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book is an oldie. I think he wrote it in 1929, but it is phenomenal. In fact, the one story in there that I always remember is 3 Feet from Gold. And that basically, what that story was there was I'm probably going to mess it all up, but the gist of it was there was a miner, and he had a gold mine or diamond mine or the mine. And he was drilling, and he was, taking out, it was a gold mine, obviously 3 feet from gold, a gold mine. So he was, had the gold vein, and he, was making all this money and stuff. And then all of a sudden it stopped. and it ended. And he, said, drilled a little bit further, nothing. And then he sold the mine to another guy who, I think he was a junk yard dealer. But anyway, he had the wherewithal to hire an engineer who looked at the gold mine, and he found that the vein started again in another 3 feet. So had that original guy who owned it kept drilling, he was 3 feet from gold, from finding the vein again and making millions. So that's what, you guys, do not stop, because you might be 3 feet from gold. And I'll never forget that. And that is in Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich book, which is phenomenal. Okay, so hopefully for our first meeting, that's kind of what I wanted to talk on. But I want to bring Pam on the meeting right now to give her story and why she picked HempWorx, what she's doing, why this business, and so you can hear from someone besides me. Okay, Pam, take it away.
Can you guys hear me?
I can see you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, great. So, hey everyone. Laura, that was a lot of really great information, because I know there's like a lot when you get involved. But I really I got involved because I saw that Laura got involved. And it's funny, because when I first saw that she was doing CBD, I thought, oh, she's getting into the marijuana business, because I didn't know. I had no idea. And got a real quick education on, why CBD is so important to our bodies, whether you have something that ails you or you don't. And because I was one of those people that said, I will never again do network marketing. And even though I really, really believe in the model, I do think it's really important that you find not only a great product, but a great model, a great compensation plan, and all of those pieces have to fit together. And with this company, that's exactly where we are. It's so amazing. I sat this weekend and literally my phone was blown up. I sat on the couch doing nothing, but at one time I had 6 different people that I was messaging, because one of the things I wanted to share with you guys, it blew my mind that you cannot predict who is going to need this product. I've been so shocked with the people that have reached out to me that I would have never, ever thought to approach them. I just wouldn't, for a million different reasons. But this is something that everybody needs. And I think the more chatter there is just across the country with the whole marijuana being legalized, the more chatter there is, the more people are starting to get educated, the more they're going to understand that the medicinal properties actually are in the CBD. And like Laura said, with ours being full spectrum, you're getting the whole enchilada. And it's so nice when people, I had a gal the other day say, well, I have a bottle that I bought at the grocery store, and it's 3 times the size of your bottle, and it's the same price. I said, well, send me a picture of the label. What she had was pure hemp seed oil. And while that is very healthy to take, it certainly doesn't have the medicinal properties that the CBD does. So I thought it's really interesting. So you really do need to spend a little bit of time, learn about the product, and learn the story. We've got a great story to tell, and our product is superior. It's really amazing. So one of the things that I do, and it's been working really, really well for me, and it's just a strategy that, in fact, Laura had done it originally too, so I thought, what a great idea. I have created my own private testimonial group on Facebook. And all I do is I go in and I grab the testimonials from the bigger HempWorx testimonial group, and I put them onto my testimonial group. And the reason why it's so important is because if I go onto Facebook and do just a teaser post, You've got to pique people's curiosity. And like Laura had mentioned, you don't want to be a big in-your-face advertisement on your wall. So I'll post something like, hey, does anybody want to get a special invitation to my private testimonial group? Well, everybody wants a special invitation. And if it's private, they really want that special invitation. So I've built now, and I've only been in this since September, but really only been working it for the last couple of months because I had a few health issues I had to deal with. And I've got probably close to 140 people in that group. And what happens, you guys, is that every time I add a new testimonial, those people see it. As opposed to on your Facebook page, sometimes people will see it, sometimes they won't. You know, Facebook has got these really interesting algorithms that there's no way we can keep up with them. But when they're in your group, in a private group, they are seeing those posts. So I have almost 140 potential customers, and some of them have become customers, some of them have become affiliates, because there's going to be a post on somebody's ailment that somebody is going to say, that's me. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that CBD oil worked for migraines, or I didn't know that it worked for this, that, or the other. And it's been really successful for me, and it really takes me now to keep the page up and keep the new testimonials going in, maybe 10 minutes a day. That's it. I've got a system down for getting them in there, and then every once in a while, when really good testimonials come through, I am going to put them on my Facebook page again as just like a little bit of a teaser, because then I may follow that up with a post like, oh my gosh, wasn't that amazing? Would you like to see more? You know, raise your hand if you'd like to see more. So people are literally raising their hands and self-identifying that they're interested in the product. And it's just a strategy that I'm using, and it seems to be working. And I think a lot of times the less information is better that you give to people when you're posting on social media. Again, just to pique their curiosity and have them ask for more info. So that's one of the things that I'm doing, and we are having so much fun with this business. I've never seen a business where people literally come to you once the word gets out.
Yeah.
So it's great. The one thing I wanted to add when you were talking about pulling videos off of YouTube, because I actually made a mistake and did this myself when I was looking for that general intro to HempWorx, and I found it and shared it, and then realized somebody else had attached their website information to it. So be careful when you're pulling things from YouTube. Make sure that it's the pure video and that people haven't taken it and added their personal information, because you might just lose a prospect.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. It is 7:30 right now, so I know this is late for everyone on the East Coast. So I think we will stop it for now for this week. And then we are going to do this every week, you guys. So every Tuesday at 6:30, put it in your calendar and let your team know. And then also, you give me suggestions on what you need me to go over and what we want to talk about each week, okay? I want to do this for you. I want you all to be successful, and I want, you know, to answer your questions and make it just a really helpful meeting that you guys all want to come to and don't want to miss, because it's all about growing our business and helping each other, okay? So I am here for you guys, and let me stop the recording right now.